Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to the Caliph Podcast. I'm Karusali and this is episode 25. My guest today is Reza Ibrahim, the entrepreneur and investor. You are the founder and COO of Maxima, a manufacturer and distributor of award-winning health products and supplements in more than 5 countries across Southeast Asia. From just a small idea to now a multi-million dollar company. You are also an investor with diversified portfolio includes positive investments in real estate, consumer brands, F&B, and more. In this episode, we will talk more about how you built your empire, importance of education, art of investing, and more. Reza, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Caliph Podcast.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much. I'm very honored to be invited to this podcast. Thank you. How I built from just a very humble beginning, from just an idea to a award-winning multi-million dollar company. And it was never an easy journey.
Of course.
It's very tough. And I think everyone would love to be an entrepreneur. There's a lot of things that we have to learn. Someone messaged me on my LinkedIn today asking me, he had tried many businesses after the retrenchment and everything, and it doesn't work out. The first question that I asked him, did you jump into this business ideas, becoming an entrepreneur because of your passion, because of survival? That is the first thing that we have to identify. Thinking of, okay, let's just start a business and, I'm going to become a millionaire by just starting a business. Never worked that way. Business entrepreneurship is actually a journey.
Yeah.
You have to really understand why do you want to become an entrepreneur. A lot of people think that entrepreneur is associated with wealth, rich. If I want to become a millionaire, I have to be an entrepreneur. What they did not realize is if you want to be rich, it's not necessary that you become an entrepreneur. You can become an investor.
True. Yep.
You don't even need to be an entrepreneur. People who become entrepreneurs because they actually decided why they want to become an entrepreneur. What is the value proposition that they want to offer?
Right.
They have a bigger why. They have a very big why and understand why they want to become an entrepreneur. Becoming an entrepreneur is not about how much money can you make. You want to be rich, you be an investor. You don't have to bother to go through all the hustle of becoming an entrepreneur. Every single day you got to think of a strategy.
Correct.
And especially when it comes to during this particular period, during this COVID-19, if you did not build the business because of your passion, I think a lot of people give up.
Yep.
They give up. It's very small issues that actually, but it's actually can lead to a huge. It can lead to a huge gap. I give you an example. If you build business just because of survival, every time you make money, you will take that money for your own benefit. You will definitely not invest it into your business. You don't bother about the cash flow of the company. You don't bother about everything. You only bother about yourself. You only spend on yourself. You buy everything for yourself. You think that when your business is booming, it's time for me to spend. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So, you really have to really decide, why you will become an entrepreneur. A lot of people think that, they say 9 out of 10 If you want to become successful, you have to start business. But it's different. I give you an example. Abdul Rahman Auf.
Hmm.
The whole idea of him becoming an entrepreneur is not because he want to be rich. The moment he took that decision to hijrah, he left everything, all his wealth. He just left it and start all over again. But why did he become an entrepreneur? He became an entrepreneur not because he want to be rich. He's already a rich man.
Yep.
But it's because of the underlying, the big why that made him survive and grow from just an idea. The moment he went into Medina, the first thing that he took was, okay, show me where is the market. It's not about, okay, even though there are so many sahabah that offered him, take my wife, I can give my wife, I can give you my money, he said, no, I don't need all of that.
Yeah, correct.
So if you want to become successful entrepreneur, you really have to really decide why did you really want to become an entrepreneur.
Yep.
Okay,
Wow. You started straight away directing to being an entrepreneur. What a start. Wow, mashallah. You're on a roll there. Right. Okay. Thank you for that really valuable insight and experience, especially in entrepreneurship. As I think we see a lot today. They're just jumping on this entrepreneurship title, right? And they just tell themselves, I understand. So that's where maybe you want to correct the mindset of people, right, in terms of the entrepreneurship. Okay, so I would like to know more about yourself, especially before you started Maxima. I read a few articles about you where you're actually a Penang boy, coming. So you and your mom and your sister, right, went to KL, and then after a few years, and your mom went back to Penang, and you're all alone. Maybe you can share a bit about at that time with us.
Okay. I moved from Penang. I was born in Penang, raised in Penang, at the age of 15. So after my father passed away, then my sister came back from UK. She's been assigned to one of the schools in KL, a boarding school in KL.
Right.
So we have no choice that, we decided, okay, we sold off the house in Penang and we moved to KL. And I finished study in KL until the age of 17. At the age of 18, my mom went back to Penang. So it was all me alone. At the age of 19, my sister went back to Penang. She got married. Her husband worked in Penang. So she went back to Penang as well. So it's just me all alone in KL.
Wow, at 17.
At the age of 17.
Wow, okay.
So every single day, after school, I pick up a part-time work. So I got to, I survive everything on my own.
Wow.
So I work part-time after school, and then for a few years, it was never an easy journey for me from day one. So everything is about surviving. But at the age of 21, I joined an airline. That's my first job.
Malaysia Airlines, right?
Malaysia Airlines. I joined Malaysia Airlines as a cabin crew.
I see. Okay.
I told my mom, I said, I want to get married at the age of 21.
Wow, yep.
Everybody said, why did you want to get married at age of 21? You just started work. I said, look, I'm in airlines. If you want to allow me to get married, allow me to get married by now. Otherwise, don't expect me to get married.
Okay. Wow.
I wouldn't be interested to get married and settle down anymore. You want to lock me before I start flying.
Okay.
The moment if I can spread my wing, you don't even come and ask me when you get married, you are getting old. I said, no, look, I'm not interested anymore. If you want to allow me to get married, I'll get married early age. Why? Because of I always have my 20 years plan. My life is divided into 4 phases. My first 20 years, you can do everything that you want. You know, you can just explore everything, try everything. The next 20 years is about, okay, I want to settle down, I want to have family at the early age and everything, until my age 40. By the age 40, I want to focus on my career. So if I want to fail anything, I am willing to fail, to try everything from the age of 20 to 40. Because I will have so much energy.
Yep.
I will have so much time to bounce back. If you want to fail at the early age. You can make so much mistake at the early age. And that will be the best guru for you.
Right.
That's where you learn everything. You know, try at the early age. If you're going to fail, I told my wife, I said, no, it's okay. No, our marriage life, the first 15 years of our marriage life is hell.
Wow.
You know, I have to sacrifice, I have to allow my wife, you know, to went for further studies. She came back, I got to go for further studies, and we barely survived every single.
Wow.
My wife is a nurse. So what happened? Because of I did not have source of income. She went for further studies. She had an allowance of 150 Sing dollar a month. That's all.
Wow.
So she had to give me that 150 Sing dollars. She had to donate her blood just to get a grocery vouchers of 20 Sing to feed the children. She's a nurse, so she got no money on that. She even has to eat whatever patient left over every single day.
Oh my.
But I told her, look, if you want to become successful, if you want to fail now. Go through the hustle now. Because you have so much energy and time to bounce back. So if you want to try everything, you want to start to plan out everything, let's do it the first 20 years. By the time we reach age 40, we make sure that everything is in place. So I traveled back and forth from KL to Penang and everything, and struggled. My first 20 years was hell. It was never an easy journey. We did not even have money sometimes to get the formula milk for our children, that we even have to feed them with condensed milk.
Wow.
But that was my journey.
MashaAllah.
That is what made me who I am today. And my biggest why factor
Yeah.
is because of my biggest why factor is my father.
Okay. Maybe you can speak about him.
Uh, he's a dualist, failed. When he passed away, we got to close the shop and everything because nobody else know how to run that particular business.
Mm-hmm.
So, to the public opinion, among the family members, his friends and everything, he's a failure. He's a failure.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, he is my uh, big why. I work so hard is because of I want to clear his reputation.
Right, right.
So, because if I am not successful, people will say that he's just like his father.
Yep.
They never made it. People will always judge you based on your parents and
Yeah.
everything. So to me, I wanted to change that perception
Yeah.
and say, look, I will clear your reputation. So that is the reason why I work so hard. It's actually because of I wanted to clear his reputation. And I think that is my biggest why factor that made me actually go on despite the challenges and everything.
Yeah.
So that is how I actually survived.
Wow, mashallah, mashallah. Oh, it's very inspiring, man. When I hear your story, I'm like, wow, speechless. And thinking back, I'm living in Singapore. Everything is just easy for us. Listening to you, mashallah, it's just yeah, and looking from where you started, and you're not just those businessmen or entrepreneur who just being fed a silver spoon or a golden spoon, right? So mashallah, right? You went to UK to study, correct?
Yeah.
For a while, and your field was in microbiology.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us why microbiology of
Okay.
all
When
subject.
I worked with in 1996, 1995, I joined. I left in 1998, end of 1998. The reason why I left airlines is because of I'm so worried that I did not develop any other skill. So, I told my wife, you know, I don't think so that this is a career, but this is actually a job, but it's not a career.
Yeah.
I don't think so that I can survive. What am I supposed to do at the age of 50 or 60? Can I still fly at the age of 50 and 60? You know, I don't think so it's a career, but it's actually a very good job.
Yeah.
So I told my wife, I said, look, I have to leave airlines and I need to go for further studies. Uh, I need to build a career rather than just a job. So I said, I want to take up this course of microbiologist. I think that is my passion actually.
Really?
My passion is actually in research. I
Okay.
think one of my strengths is actually research. And I'm a very meticulous person.
Okay.
So I love to discover new things. There's always my passion to discover, regardless of it's education, it's a strategy, anything. I love to do a research and to discover new things. So I say best job for me to do is to be a microbiologist. So I thought the course microbiologist. But after a while, during that time, in Malaysia, there's only about 20 to 30 certified microbiologists.
Okay, that's a few.
Not enough job for us as a microbiologist. So what I went to a pharmaceutical company
All right.
and learn what is sales and marketing.
Oh, okay.
So I became the head of sales and marketing for one of the pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
And that is where I learned about sales and marketing. And I realized that, look, actually my passion is not to be a microbiologist. My real passion is actually people. I love meeting people, and I love anything that related to hospitality. I love anything that relate to, providing better value to people.
Yep. The service.
The service.
Yeah.
That is my real passion.
I see.
When I look back, I realized that why did I join an airline? I joined an airline not just
Right.
because of the salary and everything.
Yep.
The underlying of why I went into an airline is because of I love hospitality and I love providing better value to people.
Yeah.
When I took up the study as a microbiologist, I realized that it's not microbiology, it's my passion. My passion is to do a research, discover something new, to improvise other people's life.
Yeah.
Provide a platform for other people so that I can actually help other people to recover from their diseases and everything, to help other people to transform their life.
Mm-hmm.
So I started to realize that, look, it's actually my real passion is hospitality, services, providing opportunity for others, help others to actually improve their life. I tried many businesses, and I was out of probably like 20 businesses.
Wow. So sorry. So after your pharmaceutical company in sales and marketing, you started 20 businesses after that.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And all failed.
Wow.
To the
Mashallah.
extent, I've tried FMBs, I tried medical supplies, I tried so many businesses. Everything failed.
Wow. For how long was that spent? For 20 years? For how long was it? You
10
tried?
years.
How many?
10 years.
10 years. Wow. That's why
That 10 years, I did not even have any single cent at all.
Mashallah. So anything that you profit, you just roll back to the business? Is that it? Or
No. I rolled back for my survival. That's why at the beginning of the our session, I told you, why people pick up to be an entrepreneur. It actually determines how long can you sustain to be an entrepreneur.
yep. Your
My
perseverance, your grit.
of my failures, even though I can make profit, but that particular profit is not for me to invest back into my business to grow. It's merely for my survival.
Just enough for your survival.
Just enough for my survival. That's all. Sometimes
Wow.
not even enough for my survival.
Mashallah. that that is why you said you have hell for 15 years in marriage because 10 years was inside the business, the other 5 was just the starting.
My sister called me Hellboy.
Mashallah.
My sister told me, you are a Hellboy. Why did you go and try so many things when you can have an easy life,
Right.
work, enjoy, you have education, build the families, everything. But look, I have different passion. I want to do something bigger than life. I want to do something, I want to build a legacy.
Yep.
I don't want to have just an income, I don't like to settle down for something long. I love to do something extraordinary. So to me, 10 years, it's fine. I don't bother Even though I did not have money, sometimes I don't even have money at all.
So during that 10 years, where were you at? Located at in KL or in
KL and Penang. I went back to Penang, tried a few businesses in Penang, failed, went back to KL, tried a few businesses, failed. And you know, there's nothing. Sometimes I don't even have like $5 in my pocket. I cannot even, you know, I don't even have money to support my entire family to the extent certain numbers of years. I am one of the zakat receiver.
Wow. To the extent.
I am eligible to receive a zakat.
Wow. And your wife in that 10 years, what was she doing? Was she just supporting you being a housewife?
No, she's a nurse. She took up a course and then she became a nurse. So I survived purely on her income.
Okay, got it.
There is no other source of income. Every time I got take money from her, try new businesses, fail, borrowed money from my late mother, from my sister, but nothing works. And I realized one thing. It's never about luck. You know, people say, oh, you know, business all about luck.
Yep.
I realized one thing. At that point of time, after 10 years of struggling in businesses, I realized one thing. Luck will only happen when two things collide. One is right preparation. Mentally, emotionally, everything. Right preparation. The other one is right opportunity. When two things collide, it becomes a luck. A lot of people found the right opportunity, but they did not have the right preparation.
All right.
Sometimes people prepared well, but did not have the right opportunity. In order for you to luck, you need two things to collide. In business, there's no odds. It's all a performance. So that even though I find a lot of opportunity within that 10 years time frame, what I realized is I did not have the right preparation. That's why I never woke up. So what I did, I said, look, I have to change the perceptions. I got to change my mindset. So that what I did, I took up a course, a business course. Business course.
Right. So you had one in microbiology. This is business. Yes, you have another one, right? If I'm not wrong.
I have many other qualifications.
Wow.
Even right now, I'm still doing my master's.
Wow, mashallah.
And I think I am the only one person in this world who can actually enroll in 3 universities, take 3 courses at one time.
Wow.
So even right now, I am enrolled in 3 courses.
Really? Wow.
So one from Cass universities in UK, the other one was Warwick, the other one was St. John. So there are 3 courses that I took up, different, one for masters, one for leadership, all the certification and short courses, because I realized that you need to develop.
Yep.
You need to develop new skill, new knowledge in
Yep.
order for you to survive. You cannot just say that, hey, look, I make enough. So why do I bother to get new knowledge? I strongly believe in lifelong learning.
Mm.
You have to keep moving. Because if you did not keep moving with new knowledge, new skills and everything, you might not be relevant in the business anymore. So you have to gain new knowledge, gain new skills, keep on developing new skills and new knowledge so that you can survive in business, because market is very volatile right now. So
Yep.
if you just keep to whatever the things that you know and you think that that's good enough, why should I be bothered? You are not good. You can't move any. So it's still. So I said my journey was never an easy journey. It was a very long and tough journey. But I am also a person who have very few regrets in life.
Mm.
I never regretted what happened to me. It's a blessing. So I embrace failures very well. I studied, look, in order for you to grow, you need to fail.
Yes. Correct.
Only when you fail, you realize that, look, these are a mistake that I made. So you know what to improve. Rather than if you never fail at all, you never try many ways. So you need to fail in life in order for you to keep on growing. So don't be afraid to fail.
Yes. Agree. uh what for the whole 10 years it was just business after business after business, and then you mentioned just now where luck, it's all about the two forces, right? One is the preparation and one is the opportunity, right? So and it's always for your whole 10 years, it's always like one is more stronger or the other, or one is absent than the other, right? How do you so when you started Maxima, so there's the combination of a good preparation and a good opportunity. Is that it? That's
Correct.
why Maxima literally just.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you can explain to me what you did to prepare
Okay.
for the preparation, and where the opportunity came from for Maxima to just start.
Okay. My preparation side is actually my journey, my failures. This is actually the best preparation for me, because this is where I started to learn a
Mm.
lot of businesses. There are things that what is right to you might not be necessarily be the best business decision making.
Yep.
So these 10 years actually became my universities of life.
Mm-hmm. True.
I learned everything. The moment I fail and keep on fail and fail, so I realized that, look, there are so many things that I need to learn. So I started to buy a lot of books, attending a lot of seminars, took up business courses and everything. Start to improvise all my businesses. A lot of things that I need to improvise. I attend seminars, I talk to a business coach, to mentors. I attended a lot of courses locally and nationally. It's all part of my preparation.
Mm.
So when I found that one opportunity, all the experience, with all the failures that I've gone through, two things collided,
Mm-hmm.
and it became the right opportunity for me, and it turned out to became the $1 million company. But when I first started Maxima, it was so small.
Right.
People say, "Oh, you start from zero." No. I will say that I start from negative.
Okay.
Why I say start from negative? Because I all my office furniture is second-hand furniture. I have to fix the office carpet myself because I cannot afford to pay a contractor. I painted the office myself because I want to save that money and I need that for cash flow of the company. 1 year, for the first year, I did not even pay any cent as my salary.
Wow.
Nothing. Everything is about surviving of the company. Good enough. First year, we managed to do about 250,000 Singapore dollars 1 year.
Sales, wow.
Yes. Second year, Malaysia ringgit plus minus about 800,000 Malaysia ringgit for first year.
Yep.
Second year, from 800,000 ringgit, it jumped to 32 million.
MashaAllah, wow. Second year.
Third year, from 32 million, it jumped to 86 million. After that, it was 200 over million.
MashaAllah.
And with 6 staff.
Really? Just 6 staff? Wow.
Including myself and my partners.
Wow.
There's 3 of us, 1 reception staff, 1 finance staff, 1 graphic designers. That's all. Only 6 of us.
Wow. And you managed to reach 32 million, 36 million.
Correct.
Wow.
So it was a very humble beginning when we first started, and we never even expected it to grow to the extent. But I think why we became successful, despite all the strategy, the brand, we became successful is because of the value proposition that we offered to our customers and to our distributors. So what happened is, when we first started this company, our main objective is not to make money. Our main objective is to provide a better value in other people. That is our core of the business itself. The core of the business is transforming lives. So we focus not on profit, but focus on people. Zig Ziglar quotes, don't build the business, build the people first. Let the people build the business for you. That is exactly the best quote for you to digest. Don't build the business, but build people. So we focus on that particular main issue, transforming other people's lives. So we try our very best to provide the best value in other people's life. And that is how we started to grow. Because customers started to see the value. And with words of marketing and strategy, branding, so on and so forth, and it started to grow.
So in terms of the value proposition that you mentioned, right? And I think your best product was the Cell Max. Is that it? The Cell Max.
Back then it was.
Back then.
But now we have new SKUs. We have expanded into other nutrition.
Right.
Also go into beauty range product and things like that.
So in terms of the product itself, right? Like during the early days, right? So what does the product offer or add value to the customer in terms of more details?
Okay. Back in 2013, uh, I discovered one R&D that they did in 1970s. There is two scientists in US. They did studies and they patented their studies. They found that there is one botanical ingredient, which is a type of algae, which you can only find this algae in Klamath Lake in Oregon. Okay. What it does to your body is actually by consuming this particular algae, after 1 hour, it will help to support the natural release of your own body stem cells.
Oh, stem cells. Wow.
Your own body stem cells.
Wow.
Not external stem cells, but your own body stem cells. It supports the natural release of your own body stem cells to do all the self-healing.
Yes.
Whatever problems that you have, is your own body that actually helps you to recover whatever diseases or lack of vitamins in your body and everything.
Yep.
So it's a self-recovery. They patented this particular research, and there has been 300 clinical papers published regarding these studies, this particular ingredient. But it's only available in the US market. In 2013, when I first started Maxima, I approached the suppliers for exclusive distributors in Asia Pacific and gave me for 25 years.
Wow, okay.
I submit my own research, I patent the formula and the trademark, the trade names. I started marketing the product, unknown product back in 2018.
Yes.
Totally unknown. Nobody have heard about it.
Correct.
So it's a totally new market. No one about it, but it's a very good product with a proven clinical studies, more than 300 journals published, well documented. So with the branding strategy and everything, it started to pick up and became one of the most favorable nutritional product in the market.
Wow. The reason
one of the pharmaceutical company offered me for the trademark. They want to sell off the formula to them for 18 million US dollars.
Wow.
But again, because of, to me, it's never about this company. You know, it's never about profit. It's about people. So I told my partner, look, when we first started this company, it's not because we want to make money, but it's because we want to get other people's life. So let's forget about all this 18 million.
Wow, you rejected them. Wow.
We rejected them.
MashaAllah.
And we rejected because we rejected 18 million. Allah gave us more than 500 million.
Yes. Wow, MashaAllah.
So it's always about providing a value in other people's life. I think how we survive is actually because of that. Not because of purely because of the product itself, but it's actually because of why you started that. So with everyone's dua and everything, I think that's why we.
Yep. True. I think the thing that interests me was you said the growth of stem cells, because I myself I listen to a lot of all this biohack, all this all the rich people, they talk about stem cells today, and because of the radiation and whatever we eat, our cells die every time, right? And then we need new stem cells, and then that's why I heard that the rich are actually going through the stem cells treatment and all these kind of things, and so I think I was like, wow, that's why no wonder you are really providing value to people out there in terms of giving that stem cells. Wow, mashallah. mashallah. All right. Okay, so and then from just that you expanded Maxima into various areas in the healthcare industry, right? You said into beauty and stuff like that. So how did you grow that? Are you still do you still have 6 staff, or do you expand nowadays?
Now we have more than 30 staff right now. I think we have about 40 to 50 staff in Malaysia, in Indonesia branch.
Wow.
So we have total about plus minus about 50 staff altogether. But we expanded we diversified actually. We did not expand, but we tried into various healthcare industry, health and wellness. So we have medical spa.
Wow.
We do platelet-rich plasma. They call it PRP for beauty. We do fat transfer. We do other cosmetic. We have a group of us that actually work together with us.
So you have this like R&D team to do
Yes.
more research and stuff like that. Wow, mashallah. Nice.
All the product that under Maxima related by my R&D team. So we did not sell OEM product. We did not just buy from someone and load. Our own in-house R&D to develop the formulas and everything. But of course, we work with overseas suppliers for raw materials and everything. As well, work globally to work with other nutraceutical and pharmaceutical companies.
Okay. Right. So now Maxima has how long is Maxima up ready for? 7-8 years? Is that it? 7 years.
7 years.
7 years. Okay. So what is your plan for Maxima in maybe a few years down the road? Are you gonna?
Right now, we are already paying for our new commerce platform. The next target market that we are going into is Europe, US, and China.
Wow, going global already.
Most probably by next year, we plan to target these three markets: US, Europe, and China. We have worked with our media agency in US. One of the strategy is actually we already locked top 25 US airports to play our TV commercials.
Nice.
The next delivery we gonna have with EasyJets. So we work with Asia. No, we have our own delivery with AirAsia. So
nice.
we have delivery with Citylink Indonesia. Next is Indonesia Airlines, EasyJets, and we are planning. We always do things outside the box.
Nice.
Differently, because I think that's what it represents about me so much. About me is because of I love to do things differently. So even same to my restaurant, all my friends told me, why did you go and open up 2 restaurants after MCO? People are closing down all their restaurants and you go into the restaurants, businesses. Food is essential.
Right.
It's part of the businesses that will survive after pandemic. You have to identify what's the right opportunity.
Correct.
Healthcare, health and wellness, e-commerce, training, everything that is digital, that is going to be the new business opportunity, including all the essentials. So we go into that businesses is just right after the MCO into food businesses. But alhamdulillah, surprisingly, It is over every single day.
MashaAllah. Wow.
So, again, rezeki is not even ours lah.
Yep. Yep.
When we talk about rezeki, it's never about ours. Allah gave us everything. As
Mhm.
long as we all know that, right?
Correct.
There's always an opportunity lah for us.
Yep. Yep. So as an investor today, what tips would you give to those who are new to investing?
Okay. Don't rush. A lot of people fail in investments. One thing because of they rush into everything. When they go into a share market, they look at, okay, they heard saying that, share markets are down right now. So if you have money, just buy the share, buy that counter and pay. They did not understand what investment is all about. They did not prospectus. It's just because of it, they go and buy it. So don't rush. If you go into a property, businesses, don't rush. Don't buy anything that is cheap. There's a lot of people who invest into a property, go and buy outskirt property just because of they say property is one of the investment.
Mm-hmm.
So they went and bought all those cheap property outskirt, and you cannot even liquidate. Property have a very weak liquidity. So if you go and buy outskirt, even though it's cheap, but if you cannot liquidate your property immediately, you are not actually building your assets, actually building up your liability.
Yeah, correct.
So for new investors, for someone who wants to start investing, before you jump into investment, invest in yourself.
Yep.
The best investment is yourself. Meaning, invest in knowledge first. It's not because of you have money means you can become a very, very successful investor. You need to do a lot of research. You cannot be greedy. You have to really understand what investment is all about.
Yep.
So before you want to become a very successful investor, you want to become a shark. Invest in yourself first.
Yep.
Learn what investment is all about. Don't simply rush into investment just because you think that you have money and you can just, because I have money, then don't worry. I can just do all investment. So my advice to new investors, the best investment for you to do right now is investing in yourself.
Yep.
Before you actually really go and do physical investing. Don't rush.
Right.
Rome wasn't built within a night. You know, build your wealth is never about overnight. It takes time to build. Even if you invest in gold, gold takes time to grow. If you invest in a property years to appreciate.
Yeah.
Don't rush. When you know everything else takes time. So you have to take your own time, try to get as much knowledge as possible before you really go into investment.
I think today in today context, what people don't realize is that when someone look at you, and then they see, wow, this guy is an entrepreneur, and this guy is an investor, and they don't see your 15 years of struggle, right? they just see you as, wow, this guy, and then the next thing they want to do is, that's why I want to be an entrepreneur, and then I want to get that success, right? But what you said is, yes, there's no way of a quick success or something like that. There's no overnight success also. Yeah, maybe you can touch a bit more on that for those who thought that success actually takes a long time for you to build, yeah, and not just an overnight thingy.
in life, there is only three things that you can control. The rest is all external factor. Economic is an external factor, policy external factor, everything else is external factor. There's only three things that you control that determine how far can you go. Number one is your own mindset. A lot of people have a wrong mindset. They become an entrepreneur is just because of they want to be rich. They did not plan to become an entrepreneur because of their passion or it's because of they want to add value in other people's life. No, they need money as their main objective.
Correct.
So when they did not set money after a few months or a few years as an entrepreneur, that's why they come up. Because their goal is only financial.
Yes.
So if they start, if they did not see the profit, also they give up. And when they started to see their business doing well, become very greedy. They know that, now they have money, so what they did, they said, okay, now I have money, and in order for you to grow your wealth is you have to diversify into various portfolio. Okay, now when I have money, let's go invest into let's go invest into share market, let's go invest into everything else except for except for yourself. They went into property business, they went into all other businesses, they diversified their portfolio, but the only one thing that they did not do is invest in
themselves.
So they think that they will become richer is just because of they have this one pile of money that will work for them and make them richer. The one that make you richer is not the money. Knowledge of how do you use particular assets or money to grow wealth. It's the money that grow your wealth by itself. It's your knowledge to grow that money that make it work, not the money itself. So a lot of people who think that, okay, now my business are doing very well, so let's diversify into everything else. But what they did not realize, they did not even change the way they. So the most important is your mindset. You know why I say your mindset? Because of, if you look at the pyramid, people say the result is actually based on your action. True?
Yes.
The more efforts that you put in, the better results that you get. But what people did not realize, your action is determined by your belief system. You only do what you believe. If you don't believe in it, never woke up.
Correct.
You would not even take that one single decision to make action. You would not even make that action. Why? Because you don't believe in it. True.
True. Very true.
I give you one example. Frog, for example. Now, if I serve you a rice with a frog, a deep fried frog, will you eat it?
No.
Why?
Because my belief system says that I don't eat frog, or frog is disgusting and stuff like that.
Okay, besides the disgusting, hukum say what? Why we cannot eat frog?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, because of dua alam.
Correct.
Okay, they can live
on land and water.
Land and water. Do you eat crab?
Yes, they are also dua alam.
But why did you eat crab?
Because everyone's eating crab. Because the salted egg crab and chili crab.
Why? It's because of your belief system.
Yep.
So, because of we say that you look tak boleh makan katak is because of it's dua alam. You cannot eat the frog. But we tend to forget we eat crab, which is also dua alam. But
Yeah.
it's because of our belief system. So the action that you take is because of what you believe. Okay. But there is one more thing that is very crucial, is your environment. Your environment will shape your belief system. So number one, three things that you can control. Number one is your own mindset. Number two, your environment. Choose your clan very well. Choose your clan very well. Choose who you want to be associated with. Because that is the only thing that you can control. You can choose who your friends, who you want to be associated with. It will help to build your own belief system.
Yep.
So number one is your own mindset. You can control. Second thing is your environment, and third thing, you decide you'll take that call or not. So if you can control these three things, means you can control everything about your life. Forget about all the external factors, economic downturn, you can control your faith because of you are allowed to control these three things. Who you choose to be with, your own mindset and your action. So choose things wisely. If you want to become a successful entrepreneur, determine the three things first. So you have to choose what you want to put in your mind. If you put wrong thing in your mind, you create your own belief system and you take a wrong action and you produce a wrong result.
Yep.
If you are in right environment, it helps to create the right mindset, take the right action and produce the right result. And it's vice versa. So control your mindset, your environment and your action. And you can become very successful.
Wow.
So for entrepreneur, it's never about us. You can never expect that, okay, today I built a new company and 1 year from now I will become a millionaire. It never work.
Yep.
You need a lot of things. You need knowledge. You need the right knowledge. You must know your big why.
Yeah.
Why did you want to become an entrepreneur? If you only want to become rich, then become an investor. Why bother to become an entrepreneur?
Correct.
People always think that, look, only entrepreneur, or look at Reza, now he's... That is just 1% of my entire life.
Yes, very true.
You cannot see my 99% of my struggling. You have just seen the tip of the iceberg. We have not seen the journey I've gone through that make me who I am today. So don't rush. Before if you want to become an entrepreneur, I encourage you to become an entrepreneur. But before you really decide if you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to ask yourself, why do I want to become an entrepreneur? Why do I choose to become an entrepreneur? If your reason is to become rich, then forget about becoming an entrepreneur. You can barely survive. Because entrepreneurship is never a straight road.
Correct.
It's always up and down. Sometimes it's more down than up.
Like yourself, I wanted to ask just now, your 10 years, right? Your 10 years of, you say hell, right? That has it ever, crossed your mind that you wanted to give up in that 10 years? And,
Of
you know,
course.
and what keeps you going? What keeps you going? And, you know, of course, I'm sure the pressure from your wife, you know, her expectation, you know, and you yourself, you're supposed to be the man of the family to take care of finances and everything like that, right? I totally feel you. So, you know, how do you, you know, manage all of these pressures and yeah, all of this.
Number one, you must know why you must know what is your big why. Why did you want to become a successful person in life? Don't talk about wealth, don't talk about career wise, and let's talk about general success, general. Because if you talk about being rich, rich is very subjective. You know, you can have like few millions and feel like, you know, oh, I'm already rich. Sometimes
Yep.
you have 1 billion and you still feel like, you know, I'm still not rich.
Yep.
So let's talk about success in general. Success in general, you must know why that you really want to become successful in life. What is your big why?
Mm.
Then it will give you the courage to keep on going, moving forward and forward. Other people's opinion is none of your business. Uh, you cannot fulfill everyone's
Yep.
dreams. You must know, you must ask yourself, what do you want rather than, you know, how do I please everyone?
Yeah.
You can never please anyone.
Correct.
You cannot please everyone. Their opinion is actually none of your business. You can just listen to them, but you cannot keep it, you know, like, okay, you know, their opinion will bother me, you know, I have to fulfill whatever they need. So you have to just keep moving forward. Of course, there are times that you feel that I felt like, no, I wanted to give up.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But it's just because of my why factor,
Mm.
it's so huge than life itself that keep me moving. You know, I don't bother what people gonna say to me. You know, I don't care if people told me you are a failure. Don't, you know, you cannot make it lah. You know, this kind of businesses. Forget about it. Oh, you want to change other people's life when you yourself also cannot even change yourself, your family life. You are bothering to change other people's life. Stop listening.
Mm.
You know, stop listening. Their opinion is just their opinion. It's their school of thoughts.
Yeah. Very true.
Respect for their opinion, but also let that opinion interfere your journey to success.
Very true.
Don't bother. You cannot please everyone. Different people will have different expectations.
Correct.
You must be very firm. You must know what you like. And you must be able to visualize that even though you are not there yet, but you must
Mm.
visualize that success even
Yes.
before you reach to that particular level.
Correct. Visualization. Yep. Very
Visualization.
true. Very true. Very true. Agree with you. Okay. A few more questions. One more personal questions for yourself, especially. What are your what are your morning rituals? You know, what do the first 60 minutes of your day look like?
Okay. Uh, my first of all is my 2 rakaat before subuh.
MashaAllah.
My 2 rakaat before subuh. Another one is my first sedekah of the day.
Sorry.
First sedekah of the day.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I have one tabung
Uh-huh.
every morning. That will be my first sedekah.
Okay.
So I will take my first ringgit or whatever money, doa, and I'll keep in that particular bag or anything.
All
So
right.
every month I'll take that amount of money and I give it as my sedekah. So every morning I will have one beside my first 2 rakaat,
Yep.
that will be my sedekah of the day.
Interesting. Oh.
So every morning it become a habit
Yeah.
because that you probably in the morning cannot go anywhere else and give to anyone, but keep it in one place, in a bag, anything. That money, even though it's just $1, $1 Singapore, $1 Singapore,
Yep.
$1. But every time you have to niat for whatever that you want in life.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Then I will start
at what moment where you give that sedekah away?
every month.
Oh, every month. So 1 month you took a day off where you just give to who would you give it to?
I give it to basically anyone. I have uh, a Mahat Tafi school that is under me.
Mm.
I have orphanage home with me.
Right.
So these are all those places that actually I give, and sometimes I also give to even to strangers. I don't even know them.
Oh, okay. So it's either you give one lump sum or you just go around and you just give to strangers and something like that. Wow, this is something new. I've never heard of this. Interesting.
Because the best sedekah is before subuh.
Oh. Okay.
That is the best sedekah that you can give. Either it's before subuh, it's after your subuh prayers pun, it doesn't matter. But the first thing in the morning, that's what you do. So that is my first thing. After my reading, do my either it's a reading, my LinkedIn reading, all my books and everything, and I always carry books with me everywhere that I go.
Wow.
So there's always new books. So that, like, for example, like today's are all my 4 new books.
Wow, nice.
So they have books about the future. They have the books about the MBA.
Oh, nice.
Then they have about what the CEO want you to know. And then this is what they don't teach you at Harvard Business.
Nice. Yeah, this book nice.
There's always a new book for me to read.
Since you love to read, maybe you can share with us your favorite books of all time that you read.
I have to and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. And the other one book is It Doesn't Matter How Good You Are, It's How Good You Want to Be.
That's the title? I never heard of that. That's the title?
Title.
All right.
How good you are, how good you want to be. So it's a very simple book, but it's actually a very good book for you to read.
Nice.
And then every morning I will also have my normal routine. Even though sometimes I cannot even do it every single day, but I'll try to one. I have my tafsir that I carry with me every single day.
Nice.
So this tafsir every day is actually is a guidance of me every single day.
Yep.
So then normally I do my duha, then after that sometimes I have my breakfast, sometimes I do my swimming.
Oh.
then only I get ready and go
To the office.
to office.
Nice. Okay. All right. Right. Thank you so much for sharing your first, look of the day. Okay. Next question will be, who are your role models and why?
My role model is my father. And why him is because of despite anything that people talk about him, he don't even bother.
Nice.
So people can just say anything to him, it doesn't matter. Him, he just do what he wants. It doesn't matter if he's right or he's wrong, it's still his own call. Rather than being bothered by other people's opinion about it. So even though he didn't made it as a very successful entrepreneur,
Yeah.
he's always my role model.
Nice.
So that's why I work very hard to actually
Yeah.
dedicate
Yeah.
myself to him.
Yeah. I'm sure today people have changed their perspective of your family, right?
Completely.
May I know? Is it okay? May I know what's his cause of death?
Heart failure.
Okay. Right.
He died at the age of 52.
Oh, that's young. Was it because of food or any other
Uh,
external? Not sure. Sorry?
Genetic.
Oh, genetic. Oh, right. Okay. May Allah grant him Jannah. I mean, what areas in your life that you are weak at and you want to improve?
My biggest weaknesses. My biggest weaknesses would be um, there's a few, but if I were to pick one,
Mm,
I would say soft heart.
okay.
Uh, soft-hearted. Sometimes because of my soft-hearted, people took advantage of me.
Yeah.
Uh, so if I were able to change, I think that is one thing that I wanted to change.
Right. I'm always wondering, you started from the ground, right? What is hard work, what is life, being poor, and you had a good run of hardship, right? 10-15 years when you're young, and now suddenly Allah grant you the wealth and everything, right? um what now you reach this area of your life, right? What is something that you dislike being in this stage of your life, being rich and being having this status and stuff like that?
I would say nothing
Hmm.
because my my whatever the wealth, when you talk about wealth is I'm not the fourth kind of wealth person,
Yeah.
but yet what I have right now, Alhamdulillah, whatever that Allah gave me right now, grant
Yeah.
me, right, it don't change me at all.
Nice.
I am still who I am. All the title that I carry with everything I have and everything, it don't change me at all. Because I know what struggling is all about.
Nice. Yep.
So whenever that I reach to this level, that to me, I carry a higher responsibility that now to change other people as well. I need to inspire other people. I need to help other people to reach to their level that they want to
Yeah.
be.
Mm. Yeah.
So that's why to me, it don't change me
Nice.
at all. I'm still who I am, and whenever I reach, I think that okay, look, I am one of the lucky one that Allah has granted me with
Yeah.
everything. Now it's my responsibility to empower Ummah.
Yes. Correct.
So now Allah has given me all this wealth, not for me to be arrogant,
Yeah.
for me to be greedy, but all this wealth is actually God given to me so that I can continuously empower the rest of the ummah
Yeah.
to become successful in life. So these are my vehicle.
Yeah. Correct.
Even my eldest son asked me, wow, why did you work so hard? You know, despite everything that you have, why did you work so hard?
Yeah.
I said, look, I work very hard not because I want to be rich. I work very hard because of I want to rest in peace. The day I die is the day that I live in everyone's heart.
MashaAllah.
Means I have done something that I have touched so many other people's life, directly or indirectly. Probably I have, because of my experience, because of my sharing and
Yeah.
everything, you know, has inspired someone to dream more, to do
Yeah.
more,
Correct.
become more, achieve more. In the end, means I have fulfilled my dream, and the day I die is the day I live in everyone's life, in everyone's heart.
Yeah. That's
So I
beautiful.
work very hard to become successful. It's never about me.
Yep.
It's about people. So that's why under Maxima, we have our own foundation called Max Care Foundation.
Wow.
This Max Care Foundation, we helped during the COVID-19. We established charity work of zero hunger.
Right. Right.
We managed to raise fund more than 1 million Singapore dollars.
Wow.
And we give all of this to the needy, to all these people
Yep.
who have suffered,
Yes.
you know,
Especially
being
the
trapped,
COVID-19. Yeah.
jobs and everything. And Alhamdulillah, you know, uh, COVID has given me the opportunity to help other people.
Yes.
Uh, so rather it affected my business and everything, but yet still been given a chance to actually do something for Ummah. So
Correct.
to me, fine, even though business are slow, it's affected, but not even though not so much, but it's still affected compared to
Yep. Yep.
the normal time. But yet, Allah gave me another opportunity for me
To
to
help
have
them.
to empower.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. That's the blessing in this COVID-19. Yeah.
I love COVID-19.
Yep. Yep. MashaAllah. Okay. What is the worst advice you see or hear being dispensed in your own world?
Work hard and be rich.
You are really against people who wants to be rich, just that rich, That's their
Rich
purpose, huh? Yeah.
is fine. Work hard. You know, I give you this example.
Mm.
It's a philosophy, like an example. It's a philosophy. Okay. This is the sea.
Mm.
Okay. This is akhirat. This is your akhirat.
Mm.
You are a ship.
Mm.
What will happen if you allow the sea water to go into your ship? What happened?
You will sink.
But you need can this ship travel if there's no seawater?
No.
So this is your dunya.
Mm.
This is you. Your akhirat is your destination.
Mm.
In order for you to reach to your destination, final destination,
Right.
destiny, you need the seawater,
Yeah, which is the dunya.
which is the dunya. You need it. But if you allow the dunya to go into yourself,
Mm.
you will see.
Yep. And then you will never get the akhirah goals lah.
Exactly.
Right, right.
So you must know where you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good to work hard. Without dunya, you cannot achieve akhirat.
Correct.
But you must not allow the dunya to go into yourself.
Yes. Yes.
So that if you take care of this, means you are doing well.
Mm.
Don't bother. It might take a longer time for you to be there,
Yep.
but
Correct.
you still reach your destination. You still achieve what you want in life. You have a balanced life.
Yes.
So it's nothing wrong being rich, but being rich is actually the real meaning of being rich is gratitude, is being thankful. A lot of people are very rich, probably richer than us, but you heard so many people that is so rich that committed suicide.
Yeah.
Why? Because of they don't understand the real meaning of being rich.
Yeah. We lack that
So
gratitude lah.
they don't have that gratitude. Being rich is important. No. But what more important than being rich is mindfulness.
Mm.
Uh, money cannot buy mindfulness.
Yes.
So no point of being rich. No, work hard and rich, but you do not even enjoy life. You do not even have time family, if you do not even have time, to grow and become a better person.
Yeah.
I did not have a yearly goal. Everyone have yearly goal, right? Normally you have yearly goal. I don't have yearly goal. I have daily goals.
Mm. Your day-to-day person lah.
My daily goal, day by day in every way, my life must get better and better every single. It doesn't matter in any other field. It doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
every day I need to grow.
Yep.
Rather than have a list of 10 goals to achieve in 2020, I shifted to my daily goal. My daily goal is one thing, to become better than yesterday.
Yeah.
So what happened after 1 year? I've done 365 things in life.
Correct.
So you can imagine 10 years of struggle means I've done 3,650
Yes.
strategies.
Yes. Correct.
So why having a yearly goal when you can even achieve that, when you can actually do every single day one small thing that will make your life transform completely.
Yeah.
So one thing that a lot of people say, oh, work hard, be rich, work hard, be rich.
Yeah.
No, I said, don't work hard, be rich. Be mindfulness.
Mm.
Gratitude, be thankful, and then you will realize that, hey, actually I am very rich, compared to other people.
Yeah, correct. That's why they say how come the poor are feeling rich, right? Because they are always grateful to Allah. They are always being thankful to Allah for whatever they have. Yeah.
Whatever, be thankful.
Yep.
The more you be thankful, you have a better life. Allah will grant more.
Correct. Very true.
Be thankful with the challenges. Be thankful with whatever your life is all about. So, but be just being thankful.
Yeah. Agree.
And you will grow. Don't worry.
Yeah. Focus on that growth every day, the 1% slowly, and it slowly adds up, right? Beautiful, beautiful. MashaAllah. Okay. I always ask this to all my guests at the end. What makes a great leader?
What makes a great leader?
Yep.
Those who are great leaders are those who are able to empower other people to become better than them. Better than themselves.
Mm.
If you are a leader and you did not allow other people to become better than you, then you are not a leader.
Mm-hmm.
You must be able to empower, to inspire other people to to achieve, become better than yourself. That is your true achievement, is when you are able to do that.
Wow.
You are able
Beautiful.
to empower other people to become better than you.
Yep. I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay, Mr. Reza, thank you. We come to the end of the podcast. Talking about value proposition, I myself got so much value from you. Mashallah, mashallah. Really, really, thank you so much for all this, you know, life knowledge, right? You've gone through so much. And yeah, I really pray that you continue to inspire, especially in the Muslim community, with your story and with your knowledge and stuff to continue to grow. And inshallah, we need role models like you, right? That's why I started this, and I want to share people the ground more about our Muslim leaders and stuff. So thank you so much. I pray that you continue to inspire people, and all of your hard work will be rewarded lah, inshallah. I mean,
Allah, amin, amin.
any last parting words from you?
Ah, last party word from me. Don't be afraid to fail. Never allow anyone to see your dream, and just keep moving regardless of whatever challenge you face. Never
Mm.
give up.
Mashallah.
Be one more is be Muhammad. Now I started a new campaign. Be Muhammad 360.
Wow, what's that?
If you take Rasulullah to be a role model,
Mm.
don't just take him as the role model from religious point of view. Be a Muhammad 360. He is also a businessman,
Mm.
a successful businessman.
Right.
He is also a missionary,
Yep.
and he's also a jihadist. He do jihad economy. He help other people to improvise, to improve.
Yep.
He also berdakwah,
Yep.
and yet he's also a very successful and very rich businessman.
Yeah.
So if I'm successful, be Muhammad 360.
Mashallah. Wow, very good advice. Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to you for inviting me.
Alhamdulillah.
Probably I have contributed some of all my whatever that I
Yes,
shared.
you did. You
Probably
did.
inspired someone to become a better person. And
Yeah.
I pray all of you, will always become successful in life and continuously to value propositions to other people to be
Correct.
successful as well. So all the best. Thank you so much. I'm very honored to be invited to speak at this Caliph Podcast. Inshallah. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Reza. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.